It's Tuesday, the 4th of October, and I really want a cat. Or a little dog. That's today's opening thought. I want a pet. I can't afford a pet, but I want one. I've always been a cat person. Just like a little kitten that can grow up into a cat that will just come and pester me while I'm busy, you know. Love me, love me. Yeah, right. I will love you. That or a little, I don't know what sort of dog I'd have. Don't want a little yappy one. Not one that makes too much noise. Not one that's too playful. But one that just something docile. Not necessarily lazy, but something kind of just something that just sort of plods about and will just come and rest its head on your knee and things like that. I don't know. Just on a random trail of thought, I walked past a man who was walking two dogs, and I was like, I want a dog, I want a cat, I want a pet. One of those sorts of things. Anyways, as you can tell, potentially, depending on how long you've been watching these, is that I have returned to my old walking grounds, I guess. Walking along the road that I would normally walk down to do the Monday usual, which I haven't had to do for a very long time. Because I've just been in the high street, had some things to do, then picked up a can of sugar-free Relentless. I've always said that sugar-free energy drinks seem a bit pointless because I thought it was the sugar that basically gave you the energy, which you know, seems fair enough if you believe the idea that sugars send kids into overdrive, then sugars should, you know, by rights give you energy. And so sugar-free energy didn't really sound like well, it sounded a bit oxymoronic, to be honest. But I've kind of begun to switch over to sugar-free a bit more now, which I don't know how I feel about that. It's a kind of conscious decision, you know. If I see the energy drinks lined up, or if I see things lined up, I try and punt for the sugar-free ones a little bit more now. I don't really know why. Like, I buy Pepsi Max and Coke Zero and those sorts of things rather than the full fat ones now. I don't know, maybe it is some kind of self-awareness, you know. Maybe I do eat too much sugar, so I'm just deliberately trying to sunbeams. So I'm deliberately trying to cut it out. You can vlog from behind now. Maybe I'm deliberately trying to cut it out, you know. But having said that, it's not really a health kick because I'm not really punting for fat-free yet. Now that does seem stupid. Fat-free. What's the point? No, I fully understand the point, you know. But to be fair, there's not really ever that much difference, is there, really, between fat-free and fat-free and fatty food. I've never really been able to discern much difference. Sugar and sugar-free, there's a world of difference, but like with taste and with other things, admittedly, but you can tell the difference by taste. If you were to give me a glass of Ribena and a glass of sugar-free Ribena, I would easily be able to tell you which was which, because the sugar-free one would make my face screw up. Like, but I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know where I'm going with this, which is, you know, maybe not too dissimilar from normal, but that's what it is. So what's our plan for the rest of the week? Well, let's start with the rest of today. So I'm gonna head back home, and if people are in, then I'm gonna hang out with my family. But seeing as how it's a Tuesday, I'm betting that they are all out at work, and if that's the case, then I'm going to get my drum kit out and knock that about for a little while, then have some lunch, then see my family when they get back in this evening, and then going to head back to the flat because I'm at work all day tomorrow. Was there a dog barking? No, this is important if there was, because it sounded like the one that lives next door to us. If we can hear it from here, that's a bad thing. There is a dog barking. Yeah. Anyways, I noticed this on the walk-in. The tarmacs kind of come up, which can't be good, especially given how they've only just put it down. It seems a bit of a bad job that now the tarmac's basically mounting the curb. And like I say, given how they've only just put it in, that's I mean, that's bad. Oh, more sunbeams. I'll tell you what, you can like vlog my nose for a little bit, it's fine. So yeah, I couldn't work out whether that was the dog. From that, I think it is, because the lady walking it has just walked past me, and I'm sure I heard it coming from behind. Never mind. Now I know that the dog's out of the house, I have to wait till I want to play my drums, because there's no point playing them if I'm not going to annoy them with their dog annoying my family, right? I should just say, actually, this is all in jest, right? I play my drums at very sensible times, and to be fair, according to my dad, you can't even really hear them from outside the house anyway. So, you know, I'm reasonable. I shut all the windows, I do my best to make sure the place is soundproofed and all that. There's only so much I can do, but I do what I can, you know. Anyways, so back to the thing, yeah, so I'm going to go back to the flat tonight because I'm at work all day tomorrow, 10:30 until close. And after that, I am working on Thursday from 10:30 until 5. And then on Friday, I'm working from 10:30 until 6. Hopefully with a little bit of a break in the middle, and then I'm going to go and work on the bar from maybe about 8 o'clock until we close Friday night, because Friday is my last day at O'Neill's, and I kind of want to be on the bar because, partly for old time's sake, you know, I've been in the kitchen for the best part of a year now, and I kind of want to be back on the bar for one last night. My favourite band is on, so it kind of seems, I'm really sorry about the sunbeams, what can I do? So that's partly it as well. I want to see my favourite band as well and just work on the bar one more time, and, you know, just sort of hang out with everyone one last time. The problem with working in that kind of industry is it's very hard to negotiate some kind of leaving drinks, because someone's always going to be working, basically. So that's kind of my variation on leaving drinks, is to work. Which seems aptly fitting. So that's the plan for Friday, and then Saturday I'm going to get the haircut. The haircut. My hair. The hair. That's my hair. If I put you down there in my shadow, how does that deal with the beams? Not very good, I imagine. So you'll have to make do. I'm sorry. My shoulder's hurting from backwards vlogging. So Saturday I'm going to get my hair cut, and then heading down to Dymchurch, I think, maybe, because there's a family gathering down there, basically. It will be the first family gathering. Like, we'd have a family gathering down in Dymchurch every year, basically, and this will be the first one that we're having where my granddad isn't going to be there, because he passed away early on in the year. So we're going to have our first family gathering without him. It's an important step, an important milestone to take, because the longer it takes to overcome that sort of obstacle, the harder it's going to get. So that's the plan for Saturday. Then we'll stay the night Saturday, come home on Sunday, head back to the flat Sunday night, and then start my new job on Monday. So it's going to be a busy 7 days from yesterday, I guess. Busy 6 days from today, but we'll see what we can do. I'm not sure whether we're going to be making this like we used to with the weekly updates. I would like to get back to daily at some point, even if there's not a lot that's happening. I feel like doing daily will make me make things happen, but we shall see. So I'm gonna say, well, let's just figure it out. I'm going to put an ending on the end of this that implies that it's the end of the vlog. However, it will be left open-ended, as if it's going to be weekly. Bye!